Caribbean and cricket, all the things we love on Nightclub. Thanks so much for joining us as we continue to follow the Trinbago Knight Riders in the quest to defend their title. Now let me tell you, they got off to a slow start at home, but on the road, they've looked to pick up the points. And they inflicted the first defeat of the season to the Guyana Amazon Warriors in a close-fought battle. The Trinbago Knight Riders had to defend 14 runs in the last over. They ended up getting a victory by 7 runs. Let's show you how that match went down. Hashim Amla scoring yet another half-century with Umar Ahmed chipping in with a very handy 23. And despite a half-century from Martin Guptill, it was Anton Devcich and Sunil Narayan chipping in with the wickets. Trinbago Knight Riders winning by 7 runs. Now, carrying the winning momentum forward, that can't be overemphasized enough, and that is something the coach is well aware about. So as soon as the Trinbago Knight Riders walked off the field feeling the victory, it was important to carry that team spirit into the dressing room. And that's where they got a dressing down, a dressing up from the coach.
The contribution throughout the team was just outstanding. I know we didn't necessarily love doing a fielding drill before training yesterday, but gee, it come to the fore. Some cameos and some good performances. Bravo at the end of the innings, mate, to get the job done. Ash again, be the end for us. And a contribution to the ball. We had people working in with Sonny today. Sonny again, outstanding, mate. Fantastic. Mate, job done by Benny. By Rob, but he was putting on a bit of pressure. He got the job done today, but it's fantastic. Not too many guys are going to get those two whitish balls down leg side without massive, mate. What I absolutely love, just what the Trinbago Knight Riders are about, is that fielding combination. SARS, that was unbelievable. You were crashing through boards the ball before, and you got your right reward, because that was your effort, mate. Radical. The activity yesterday, Coops, your commitment, you were demanding the ball, that catch was critical for us, mate. Well done, mate. Not as got as many runs as I'd like you to stick. But I'll tell you what, mate, you set the tone with what I mentioned all those names tonight, so I think it's important. It's important that we know how important. It's important that we know the team camaraderie, attitude, and effort. Everything we do is going to matter. You saw it tonight in a tough game against the team. It's on the top of the table. Let's carry the momentum, have a couple of days break, carry the momentum when we head over to Barbados. Right, let's get the job done over there. Right. Come on, boys! Hey!
You can't really differentiate between the degree of the contribution, especially in a format like T20, because at the end of the day, getting points on the board is what matters. And here's what it's done for the Trinbago Knight Riders. Now they move up to being in the upper half of the table, and makes a difference because as the final 4 get into semi-final qualification, that's exactly where the Trinbago Knight Riders want to see themselves, especially now that they have to get points on the road since the home fixtures are done. Now, bearing the brunt of expensive death bowling, Kevin Cooper decided it's time to step up to the plate and reverse that. Now, he became a bit of a hero, didn't he, when he defended 14 runs in the last over, especially considering that the penultimate over of DJ Bravo had gone for runs. The pressure was on, and Cooper rose to the occasion.
Yeah, after the break, came back out and Bravo get 4 and then a 6, put us under tremendous pressure. For me, I was under a lot of pressure knowing that I had to defend 14 runs in the last over and the team depending on me to win the game. Having said that, the games before I wasn't bowling that well. I didn't start it the way that I wanted to start. And the captain and coach and the players, they showed confidence in me that I kept on playing and even get the last over to bowl. So I was a bit nervous, but at the end of the day, I know once I nail my Yorkers, it will be difficult for them. For Puma, we decided that we bowl Yorkers and off stump for him because he liked to swing to the leg. So I was trying to do that as much as possible and don't let him free his arms. And to Jacobs, just decided to go full on straight, and luckily I bowled 5 good yorkers and getting Pullman out with a full toss. My heart skipped a beat, but nevertheless we got him out. When I bowled a full toss, when I looked up, I saw the ball wasn't going. So I was more relaxed and I was happy that we got him out. But most importantly for me is contributing to my team. As I said before, it didn't start the way that I wanted it to start, and hopefully this is a start of great things to come leading up to the competition. Of course, yes. After we played our first 4 games at home, the seam bowlers wasn't bowling that well coming down to the end. So we decided that on my day off we'll go down to the oval and practice some yorkers and try and get back the basics. And one of the things coach told me is don't try too hard, just let it happen. You're accustomed bowling yorkers, you're one of the best bowlers in the team. You did it for us last year, and for me it was just a mind thing and getting back my confidence. As I said before, I trained really hard before this competition, and for me it was a bit disappointing that I haven't seen the results that I really wanted. But I guess that's how it goes sometimes, and hopefully with a good game last game, hopefully against Barbados I'll have a good game and continue throughout the competition. Well, we know AB is a very dangerous batsman. Previous time bowling at him in IPL was a bit difficult. But the end of the day is all about on the field. In that point in time, trying to read the batsman's mind, trying to understand what shot he's going to play, what he wants to do, and try to assist as quick as possible. So at the end of the day, yes, he's a big player, but I think we as a bowling team and myself, we have great skills, and hopefully come on Saturday that we can execute our skills and hopefully get another win on the road and really set us up good for the semi-final finals.
Well, it's a $1 million question, isn't it? How do you bowl to AB de Villiers? And before this leg of the tournament, the bowler will put through the paces, getting over that expensive death bowling, and clearly it's worked. Now, Coach Simon Helmut gives us an inside view of what a Trinbago Knight Riders net session is like. Let's take a look.
Two words that Zeth Uziel's united and giving to each other. And Sonny, thanks very much for opening your house up the other day, mate. Really appreciate it, mate. That made what a long day into a good day, so thanks very much. Those sort of things are important. We know we've got a couple more trips like that coming up, so not necessarily get to your place every time, but it'd be nice if we could. We can't field today because we'll chew the ground up too much apparently. I'm not overly fussed about that. Yep, I know if you'll be a bit upset about that. So what we'll do, we'll just go for a stroll around the ground. I'll ask Benny a couple of questions about the venue, and then we'll get back and have some bat v ball today. Oh no! Sorry, mate, I won't try it wide again. My goodness me. Sorry, brother. Where did that hit? Was that off the wicket? Was it? Here. There. Yes. Yes. Happy? But that was it. That was the right length, yeah?
Well, there you go. The think tank is always churning out new ideas, especially when it comes to giving new players opportunities like Anton Devcich against the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And he accepted that challenge, picking up 2 crucial wickets. Let's hear from the man.
Thanks, yeah, I would have liked to have got a few more runs, but I guess that's the beauty of being an all-rounder. You can contribute in both with bat and ball, and today, you know, I did okay with the ball. Hopefully next time I can do a little bit better with the bat. Yeah, I guess it's, you know, if you bowl to the conditions, it's really difficult to score, and it was very difficult to score. I think Hashim really showed his class tonight, and he showed, you know, the majority of our players and their players how crucial picking up the ones and you know, in your good areas, yeah, it needs to be really. Yeah, well, yeah. I guess I've learned a little bit from the first time we played them. I was sitting on the sideline, so I got to watch, you know, from an outsider's perspective. So playing for them was yeah, it was a little bit easier because we'd played them before and I'd seen them. So yeah, it's basically the nuts and bolts of it.
You can see how the effects of a win, how it always spirals into emotions and confidence, and that's exactly the kind of spirit that the Trinbago Knight Riders were on as they traveled to their next venue in Barbados. Now let me tell you, traveling between cities, not fun, but when you've got your mates alongside you, it always is. Cooper looks like he'd be a fun guy to take a road trip with, right? Okay, so what's next to them? They head off to take on the Barbados Tridents, where they face Kyron Pollard. Then it's the big man, Chris Gale, on the 18th, where they take on the Jamaica Talawas. Following which, it's the St. Lucia Zouks for them, with Darren Sammy standing in the way. And then 2 back-to-back matches against St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots in Florida. So when you're not on the road, you're on the cricket field. When you're not on the cricket field, you're in the gym. And new entrant Dinesh Ramdan just takes us through his training routine, because after all, in this T20 format, only the fittest will survive.
It was a very good session, more stretching activities with our trainers there. Most of the guys here doing the different activities to prepare themselves. So the entire tournament is very important that you keep doing some sort of work to keep the body and the muscles going. Yeah, I did some stretching activities for my shoulder. Some legs, hamstring, mostly the entire body, because when you play all these games back to back, you need to be very loose and go out there and perform for TKR. Yeah, it's very important when you have a hard day's training, you come back and recover, so you can be fit and ready. No sore muscles the following day. So I think all the guys are. It's something that some players whinge about, but I think it's good for the body.
Well, I tell you what, only DJ Bravo will get away with wearing sunglasses while working out. After all, he is the entertainer. And when we come back, we show you some of his dance moves and also Umar Akmal making the most of the Barbados coastline. Stay with us on Nightclub.
मैं उमर अकमल हूँ, बारबाडोस आया हूँ, वाटर स्कूल तो करूँगा।